about 24 hours, we'll be dropping from summer-like conditions to winter-like conditions in a hurry. We still have some warm air to enjoy into tomorrow afternoon, but you can see how that cold air is advancing across the Great Plains and drawing ever so closer to us. Take note how warm it is right now, though. 60 degrees currently. That is awfully warm for this time of year and this time of night. But we'll be getting down to some pretty chilly conditions quite soon, so look for that weather to go away in a hurry. As we look at exact track radar, showers, thunderstorms starting to erupt across the Great Plains. Of course, anytime when you have such a big drop-off in temperatures, some severe weather is possible. Note, though, where the cold air is, starting to see snow showers in Montana, and there are some spots across the Great Plains getting blizzard warnings as of tonight. You can see the radar hasn't quite advanced over that area yet, but they're anticipating possibly up to a foot of snow in some spots of the Dakotas as well as Minnesota. So yes, we will be getting into some winter temperatures, but we don't have to deal with the other winter side effects just yet. Now, this is Winter Weather Preparedness Week in Illinois. It runs through the end of the week. So today's topic is just when we do have that harsh cold, make sure you're layering up, covering up as much exposed skin as possible. And this is when it really starts to get cold enough for frostbite. So we're not quite into that chilly territory just yet. Limit time outdoors, especially for your kids and pets. Those furry friends, don't want to leave them outside for an extended period of time in that very harsh to extreme cold, and pay attention to the extremities as those could get frostbite first. But again, don't have to deal with that tonight or anytime soon, but we are going to drop plenty. 57 only for tonight, a very warm night ahead, and then possibly record-tying temperatures tomorrow at the high of 74. We start out sunny, then plan on some showers ahead of that Arctic air arriving. There could be some strong storms in Iowa to Wisconsin tomorrow. They are expected to weaken as they draw closer, but note, we do have a slight outlook for some spots like Freeport and Monroe. There could be isolated severe storms before they weaken down further as they advance their way eastward. So we'll have to keep a close eye on this. You note on Future Track tomorrow afternoon, rain holding off to our west. We get into tomorrow evening, may have some brief strong storms as they arrive closer to Freeport and Monroe by about 7 o'clock. But then you note they do continue to weaken, so we're mostly looking at rain showers here, not too much in the way of thunderstorms. That'll continue throughout Thursday night into Friday morning. By Friday morning, maybe a flurry or two mixing in before we see conditions dry out in time for Friday itself. And by then, we go from 74 to 38 for a high temperature and not much warmer beyond that. Mid-30s this weekend, upper 30s next week. The weather does stay mainly dry. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, even looking long-term, we just don't get out of that chilly weather. So once it comes in, it's going to stick around for at least a week, part of an Arctic cold pattern that is just going to sit in our area. So I guess it's a good thing that got a little extra fur on the face just in time for No Shave November, because this is when it usually starts to get cold. And that reason why myself, William, a few of us here at WREX are doing it is just to raise awareness. This is why we do No Shave November, about men's health, men's cancer. Not that anybody else can't get cancer, but it seems like men can have a tendency to ignore some signs and things. So go get your checkups. Make this a reminder to do that over the course of the month.
Yeah, it's not about being smart. It's about being, not about being tough. It's about being safe.
That is the big thing.
That's the key.
Flip it around a little bit. Well,